In today's halacha, we're going to discuss the details of the 6 constant mitzvos. In the introduction to their halachic writings of the Shulchanaruchharav, numerous achronim bring what's recorded in Rishonim regarding a list of the constant mitzvos that a person can fulfill each day. This is recorded in the Chaya Adam in chapter 1, as well in the Mishnah Brura in the Bir Halacha of Halacha 1. And there they quote from the Sefer HaChinuch, which was an early Rishon that states that there are 6 mitzvahs that a person can fulfill constantly every single day. And the Mishnah Brura and Chaya Adam emphasize that this means that when a person contemplates about these matters and thinks about them and is conscious about them, he fulfills this mitzvah's essay. In other words, that it's a mitzvah's essay that a person has the ability to fulfill at any moment, any time, anywhere. The following are the mitzvahs. To believe in Hashem. When a person contemplates Hashem's existence, and as the Chaya Adam explains, when he contemplates the idea of Hashgacha Pratis, of Hashem's divine providence, then he fulfills the first, a mitzvah of, to believe in Hashem, Anochi Hashem Aleikecha. And this can be fulfilled any time. The second mitzvah that he lists, Shloi Lahamin Zulasai, is not to believe in any other God. And not just not to believe in any other God, but not to believe that any other being or creation has any power in this world except for God. And when a person thinks and contemplates these matters, he fulfills this mitzvah, Leifaseh. Liyachte, Hashem's unity, when a person contemplates Hashem's oneness, as explained in Rambam, that Hashem is not made of any parts, Chas v'Shalom, and He's one unique entity that's infinite, unlike any type of unity that we know of in the world. When a person contemplates and thinks of this matter, he fulfills the mitzvah's essay of Achdus Hashem. And this is the fulfillment of the mitzvah of Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, as written in the Rambam in Perek Aleph of Hilchos Deis, that the mitzvah of Shema Yisrael is fulfilled by contemplating in one's mind and obligating Hashem's unity and oneness. The fourth mitzvah is to love Hashem, as explained in Teres Achsidus, that through contemplating those matters of the world that lead one to a natural love of Hashem, he fulfills the mitzvah of the Haftas Hashem Aleikecha B'chol Levavcha. The fifth mitzvah is the mitzvah of fearing Hashem, that one contemplates how Hashem is standing before him and standing in front of him, and that enters fear into his heart to give him trepidation against sin. Through contemplating this matter, one fulfills this mitzvah of as Hashem Aleikecha Tira. The sixth mitzvah that's listed is is to protect one's mind and to protect one's sight. And one should not see and look at improper matters as discussed in the previous classes, and that one protects one's mind, that his mind should not be filled with forbidden thoughts. When a person fulfills this, then he is fulfilling a mitzvah in the Torah that states, this is fulfilled by a person doing eskafia, by a person controlling himself against doing anything that he desires to do lustfully, and he holds himself back. He fulfills this mitzvah of do not swerve after your hearts and your mind. The Sefer Charedim, a student of the Arizal, mentions another mitzvah that's constant, and that is the idea of haughtiness, of bittul. That a person, when he thinks about and contemplates his lowliness and how he's nullified and humilified before God, then he fulfills the mitzvah of Shaloilis Gais, Shloyaron Levave, that a person should not have a high heart. Again, these mitzvahs are constantly fulfilled whenever a person thinks about them, and when a person is unable to learn, then it's written that a person should think about these mitzvahs, and that he'll be fulfilling mitzvahs at every moment.